It's Friday before the long weekend. When I say long weekend, it's just a normal weekend, but then Tuesday is, what is it, Anzac Day? And like, honestly, who's gonna come to work on a Monday? In the words of Bob Hawke, any boss that sacks their worker for not coming to work on Monday is a bum. So I haven't done a vlog for a while about what's going on with this place because there's been so much going on, and I apologise for not having quite as much video content as usual. Some of it I can't quite tell you yet, but there is some new developments I can tell you. I'll talk to you about it. It's fair to say the 4x4 DNA workshop's going pretty good these days. We're still getting cars in from all over the place. A lot of chops in as well, and giving them the special DNA treatment. You'll notice all these cars are starting to come out with the orange rear lower control arms. So that's because we're doing a lot of the DMW GVM upgrades these days. And we've successfully done pre-rego ones at 4499 kilos. And that's just going great guns. The problem is it's made us even busier than we were. We've always had sort of a 4 or 5 month waiting period, and we're running out of hoists and places to do this. There's just so much coming in. So we're going to have to do something big about it. And it wouldn't be a long weekend without bolting a few extra bits to the car. I'll show you what we're doing. I do not scan anymore because I get very good shit. There we go. We're trying out the laser lamp slimline light bar under the roof rack that fits up like it was made for it. And look at this, I'm excited about this part. Yeah. So that's a flush mount steady light. That's the 2700 Kelvin. So it's going to be like a yellowish sort of colour. Perfect for camping, low light draw. And as much as we always put lights on roof racks, I've always wanted like something that's built into the roof rack. So this is a prototype. We're going to test it out this weekend. And if it's any good, it might become a product too. Yeah. Oh, that's bright. Only problem is now all the roof rack accessories have to go back on there. The max tracks, the awning, all of that. Jeez, I don't know what's going on over here. There is changes happening in here. All right, so let's talk about some timelines. It's April, we're, 10 days out from being 1st of May, which is a significant kind of day for us, because that marks 1 year since we've been at what we call fondly Sally. Before that, we were at a place called Eddie, which was half the size. But like I said, the issue is we're getting full again. There's the old roof rack that's come off. All that's got to get fitted back on. But yeah, there's a bit of stock going on here. Every box that you see in front of it here is for a Y62 Patrol, or maybe a couple of Navara ones up the back there. But yeah, now that the racking's full, we're starting to fill up the concrete floor too. This is the mezzanine, all the genuine Nissan stuff, heap of tyres, Yokohamas, flares everywhere. So you might have already worked out what's happening. Almost on the anniversary of moving here, we've decided to turn Unit 2, which is the dash warehouse, into Workshop 2. So we're going to have 2 workshops now. Next door will be for mechanical and suspension, and then we're going to turn what you see here, take all of this racking out, and that's going to end up being Workshop 2 for electrical and accessory fitting. So we'll have 2 dedicated 4-post hoists for bar work, that sort of thing. But we're doing a significant amount of high-end electrical now. So we're going to have 2 bays on the ground with racking around them, so all the electrical parts are just on there ready to go. And then we've got 1,000 square meters of workshop, which is crazy. But what are we going to do with Dash, may you ask? All right, walking out the door again, let me show you something, because an opportunity has come up. Look over here. So you see over in the corner there, that's called, well, at the moment, Betty Byers is renting it. So that's another 650 square meter warehouse that we're going to move Dash to. So it's still going to be close to DNA, but we're just going to have it all up the back there, which is going to work out better because we can get shipping containers in here easier. The space is rectangular, like it doesn't have an office in one corner, so It's going to be easier space to work out of, and it's an easy move because it's across the road. So that is happening very, very soon. And really the idea of all this, oh, there's our new fridge cabinet, by the way. There's a whole video coming out on the fridge cabinet with induction cooktop and all of that very soon. Sorry, I'm gonna have to ring you back later. And we're going to be busier than ever. But the aim is to get our wait times down, because at the moment it's about 4 or 5 months to get into our workshop. If we can halve that, I think that will be better for our workflow, and people don't have to wait. But it means we've got to find more people. And I don't know if you have a chuckle when I advertise on Facebook and advertise like 5 positions. It's not because we ever get 5 all at once. We're not that big. But every time we advertise with 5, we get 1, maybe 2. So it looks like we've got a mechanic and a parts manager out of the last round of advertising. We could still use with, I actually want to get we've got 1 2IC which will run the electrical side, or another 2IC for mechanical suspension. And we could do with another fitter as well. So if you know anybody, hey, get them to give me a buzz. A good place to work. We're knocking off at 1:30 today. All the guys have smashed out all the work, and we're giving them Monday off as well. So we are, you know, an employer of choice too. So next, Steve Marion's already at Renmark. We're going to head up there and meet them this weekend, and then we'll cross over to there, and hopefully I'll be able to show you what my setup is now for taking the boat and everything, because the back of the car has been totally redesigned. Still more to go, but I'll show a bit more of that fridge cabinet, and I might be able to show the lights working, and my thoughts about, you know, for other people that want to store things the way I do in the back of the car. Just got home, gonna back up, hook the caravan up. You know that feeling you get like when you've got your car right just the way you want it? Like, I never get that feeling. There's always, I don't know, a flare falling off or something I've done, or but I'm getting close. I'm so chuffed with the way this roof rack's turned out. Sharon's going to be happy. She's been hounding me to get the 3/4 back so she can see the sunroof. I've still got to do a little bit more. The old stereo is back in, the factory stereo, and I've lost the bloody vents. So I've got to find them and put them in. I'm not going to talk about that. You can probably work that out yourself. But the upside to that is the TPMS sensors are working again in PSIs. I do miss the screen and everything that I had, and I might even try one of those Alibaba ones, dare I say it. I'll give it a go, we'll try it out. But yeah, this part of the video is actually supposed to be talking about the car and how it's set up. So I tell you, things I am loving at the moment is the Emu wings. When I'm packing to the nth degree, this little space here is the last hole that gets filled. Love it, happy with that. Would do that again in a heartbeat. The back of the car, I'll show you this bit, and the roof rack. I love all the stuff that you can mount to that roof rack. But anyway, I'm gonna show you the back. Open that up. We've got, that can open up. So this trip, we're taking everything. So we've swapped out the fridge drawer. That's all in there. I've got the induction cooktop all down the sides, spares, serpentine belts for a supercharger. I've just have to put this like BCF drawer in this side for the moment, but it does let me get a vision of what I want to do. So I will build something right on this side, but I wanted to get the boat in. So those people want to travel with a boat of some sort, it's hard to get them on a roof of a 62, so I've got an inflatable. That pops up here. The motor sits, the electric motor sits there, and this drawer is only, 900 long, so there's room for the lithium battery to go in front of that. And then when I get to camp, I can pump all this up, or get it out and pump it up. And then I've moved my charge cabinet, so now that resides, now I'm going to do this. Oh, and there's a gap down the side for tools, the wheels, see the dash fans there. But my charge box, everything that I need to charge is in here. Drone, my 240 volt charging, everything, GoPro goes in there now. So that's protected, it's not going to get all smashed up. But yeah, we are somewhat crated up. All right, the only thing I haven't fixed is my airbags. We install these fancy airbag systems, everyone, but no, I can view the airbags, but because I've pulled out that, oh, you can't see it, but because I've pulled out the Cord Elites, I can only view it, I can't actually pump them up. Gotta do it the old-fashioned way. All right, time to hitch up and get out of here. I can't wait. All right, I made it. We're in Renmark. Say hi, Steve.
Hey, mate. Finally got my friends here.
We caught up. So, and now I got to test the lights for the first time at night. I purposely left the caravan lights off. And I've got a headlight on my GoPro. I'm going to turn that off so you can see what these lights on the side of the roof rack actually do. All right, here we go. There we go, that's the light. But we don't really want to look at them. What do they project? So that's how much light it gives around the caravan. And I must admit, I'm happy with it as like a, not a white light, it's like a yellowy light. The other side. So it does create a shadow, like next to the car, which probably isn't that useful. But as far as light in the campsite, you know, if we were in the sticks opposed to a big full caravan park, that would be very good. I'm quite impressed with how it falls on the caravan. Over and into that. What do you think of the lights, Ashy?
Those ones?
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay, I guess that's good. And I'm not sure, oh, let's put the light back on. I don't think I should shine the laser lamp 36-inch light bar down that away just yet, because I've only just got here and I haven't made friends with my neighbours, so that's just going to have to be another whole video and review. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I haven't done one for ages, so I'm just going to do them every now and then, because I'm sure you don't want to hear all about what's happening in our life too often, but things are going well. Alright, over and out. See you next time on YouTube. Yeah.